Hello, hello. So it's been a while since the last 22-minute video, I think, of me trying to get out of bed with the feeding tube. And what better place to pick up than the next place where I'm stuck with the feeding tube? I haven't really been there on YouTube because I've been adjusting to new formulas and this hole in my stomach, which is, just lovely. And now I have to get up from the baño by myself, or at least know how to, or try to, because when nobody's around, which is not very often, I have to do it by myself, or else we all know what happens. So I figured I had a few trials that didn't really work out so well, and since nobody's here, I might as well make it a real trial, because that's the only way to find out if you can do it. So I'm going to take you along for the ride. So we are currently in El Lifto, and as you can see, the tube is going from in me down here to this backpack, which has everything in it. I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can. And the problem is that I have to make sure that none of this cord gets trapped in any of this lift stuff. So I hook my left leg thing up to the hook, which looks like this thing right here. And it just kind of goes here. I gotta use my hand to move it, but I will show you. See, the thing just goes right underneath my leg like that, and then lifts me up while it lifts underneath my arms. So now that's not really the tough part. The tough part will be getting to the chair, which this lift actually doesn't lift me up high enough, without this getting caught. And holding the phone, which is just an added challenge I decided to do because I want to share it with you, because I'm sure there are a lot of other people who may be in similar situations or might want to live independently, and this is how you do it. You do a lot of weird things. So I'm going to try to just get the cord and put it, maybe I'll put it in between my legs and in between the two things. Let's see here. This is all trial and error, so it may not even work out. Much like the 22-minute video. Alright, so now we got it caught right by the wheel a little bit, so I'm going to pull for a little bit of slack. Now it's caught underneath my fender. Alright, we're going to get this mic. We are going to get this. You know why? Because I don't give up. When you don't give up, you get what you want. People say, Mike, you're so lucky. And I go, no. I worked my ass off. I tried really hard. I took a lot of chances. Now, we got, alright, the cord here. Now, let me grab the camera with this hand now and pull the excess here. So, now the excess cord is now there, as opposed to underneath my fender. So, now that we have everything in my lap now, get the leg rest underneath, and it just fell again, so I'm going to have to hold on to it while I go up with one hand, probably the same hand I'm holding the phone in. So this should be interesting. And up we go. My arms go out to the side because the thing just lifts my elbows up. Wrong direction. Alright, now I have to make sure my foot stays underneath the cord. And, oops, wrong way. Turn around. Uh-oh. Running out of cord here. Alright, I'm going to have to let go of the cord. Let's see what happens. Turning a little bit more. Really risky stuff here. If anything happens, this tube could get ripped out of my stomach, which would not be good. And please tell me nothing happened. Lowering down. Now I gotta check it to make sure. The cord is not stuck anywhere where it should not be, which is a good thing. A very good thing. Because even though it worked out today, it may not work out tomorrow. But when you gotta go, people, you gotta go. There's no two ways around it. And people are like, hey, why don't you use some of that money from the fundraiser? And I'll give you a very, very simple answer that makes sense. Maybe not to you, but that makes sense to me. What do you have to do? Because it costs a ridiculous amount of money for help. If I'm paying friends, I pay them directly through it's $10 an hour at least, and then you add that up, I need 24-hour care. And the problem with friends is they're not really reliable all the time, and they also have lives that they need to live. And then if I go to an agency, it's about 20-something bucks an hour. Now you times 20-something bucks an hour by 24 hours times 365 days, you get about $200,000. And right now I have some money from the fundraiser, which is a miracle, but I have to figure out where I'm going to move to because my lease is up soon. Then I have to figure out how to maintain help on a regular basis, along with so many things that I can't even begin to tell you about them because it's a lot. I don't think anybody really realizes, unless you're disabled, what it takes to be disabled. How much money and how much care and how much thought and how much thinking. But, you know, just in this one example, just leaving the bathroom with a feeding tube, if you want to live independently. I mean, great success for me. You know, I got to get the tube where I wanted it, back on my lap, back safe, not caught in the wheels at all, you know, which is awesome because that would have sucked. So, what is my message? Don't give up. Don't complain. There are bigger problems in life than you think there are, and I don't even have problems. Some people would see what I just went through as a lot, and I don't. You know why? Because I'm chilling right now. I got to hang out with a good friend today, Oksana, and I would try to pronounce her last name, but I'm very bad with pronunciation. But it's a beautiful day. Mission was accomplished, which is the main thing. The sun is on my face, and because of wanting to live independently, I'm still here. So that's why it's worth it. And that's why I make videos. And that's why I'll keep making videos, because there's something special about your life when you create it and you manage it, and it's yours. And it's the way you want it to be. And even though it might not be exactly perfect or the way I want it to be, with help or with money or anything, it's pretty perfect. I can't really complain about too many things. Or actually I can, but why? Nobody likes a complainer, so I won't be one. Mikey Wheels, out for the day, or for now, or for whatever, until my stomach acts up on me again. So wish me luck with that. It's been kind of rough. Anyway, much love. Sorry for boring you for 11 minutes. In 3, 2, 1. Cheers.